Hello and welcome to Total Party Krit. I am your dungeon master, Dangle.
I'm Fela. I play Esther Feldman. She is also known by the title of Greystrike.
So, hi, my name is Buttons. I am playing Lady Diana Lynette Isadora Bourget.
So I'm Navar. I'm playing Force Gem Jar.
Hi everyone, I'm Gosia, and I am playing Indigo Inc.
I'm Rooster. I'll play Egan.
Now, let's get rolling.
Welcome back to the world of Sarna. Thank you for joining us in our newest Dungeons & Dragons game. Just a few announcements before we see how the game goes. We are on podcasts, in case you weren't aware yet. Look us up by searching Total Party Krit, and you can find our Dungeons & Dragons, Vampire the Masquerade, Above the Table Talks, and now we also have Call of Cthulhu. You can also check out our new website, totalpartykrit.com, that's Krit with a K, where you can see a schedule of our games, character bios, and learn a little bit more about the TPKrit team. We are also posting clips of our games on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. Kosia is doing that, so let us know how you like them. Use our link tree if you want to find all of our social media pages and a link to our Discord, where you can chat with us and ask us questions about the choices we make in-game with our characters or about the worlds we play in. We also have a Dice Legion link for you all to get 10% off of your purchases. It helps us, helps Dice Legion, and more importantly, helps you save some money. Give some dice to your DMs this season, or to yourself, because we all need more click-clack rocks in our life, don't we? Thank you for your continued support, and now, let us enter the world of Sarna.
Alright. So, all of the dragons are dead. Borelli is dead. Joken's dead. S not only killed him, but shat down his throat. Not really. We did kill Joken, right?
Kind of.
But was
Sort of.
But Yorick's okay,
Really?
so that's the important thing.
Yeah, he somehow didn't die.
Yeah. What else happened?
Yeah, so we did kill Joken, but it was Snowman Joken. Then most of the party killed on, and Ez had a heart-to-heart with Fargus, and then Fargus left. We don't know where he went. The group split up and looked for information and jobs, and we found quite a few. And then Jorik asked to be trained. He wants to be able to defend himself because he's coming with us, and there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it.
And there was mention of a dragon.
Yes, one of the jobs is we want to get Jorik the special bow. We need to kill a dragon, bring its head.
Yep.
We might be doing Ultimate Cow level.
Yep, there's cows involved somewhere. There's a painting, and then there's something to do with a Madame Duke.
Potentially some guard
and
work.
some other stuff. Yeah, and some black market stuff too.
And a sideshow for the circus.
Oh yes, how can I forget that?
Yeah, how can you forget that? That was just for Indy.
Yeah, sure, just for Indigo. So roll. No, not really. Not roll for initiative. So we kind of left off. You meeting up, kind of going about your day, going to sleep. Next day you wake up. You have these multitude of jobs. Are there any that the party has decided on specifically that they want to pursue, or do they want to just say, I don't want to do any of them?
No, I do think we want to do the cow one. Because
Yeah,
we are hoping it's going to be easy to ease Jork into things, right?
Yeah, that is the hope.
Okay.
Until we find out that the cows are actually minotaurs and we're all going to die, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, and then I think we were going to go talk to Madame Duke after that. Or we could go talk to her beforehand and then do the cows on our way out.
Okay. So, you go talk to the person listed regarding the cows. And it's just an older gentleman. He sees Esther coming, directly addresses Esther. So, are you here for the cow thing?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, good. You brought quite a motley crew with you as well.
They wanted to come.
That's probably warranted.
Why? What is going on?
I told you cows were missing, yes?
Yes, that is practically all the note said.
Yes. Good news? We found them. Bad news, we found them dead.
Okay, dead in what way?
Drained of most of their fluids.
Okay. That does not sound good.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? We posted that before we knew that.
And you did not update it.
We found them this morning, actually.
Ah, I see. Well, any information that you have would be quite helpful.
I can mark it on your map where we found them.
That would also be quite helpful.
And he's kind of like motions for a map, and it's like, they're right here, and like drops his pen and like puts a big old X on it. And give or take a little bit. You'll be able to find them. We left them there because they're useless now.
Food for the beasts.
Something that you should know. They didn't have any wounds.
None at all? Not even puncture marks?
No. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get out there. Have a good day!
You too.
Yorick kind of looks at S and says, you sure about this one?
No. But we can at least probably go look at the cows.
Good.
I'm getting a mild sense of deja vu here.
No, those ones were gored open.
Still, last time we went looking for our cows, I ended up getting bit.
Those were sheep, technically.
Alright, they were.
I'm sure you won't get bit. Sounds like they don't even bite this time. So if we want to run right into this, I'm going to need a survival check from somebody.
As long as no one has
I got
anything against it.
I got you, survival.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Does my new ranger friend want to help?
Technically, I'm not a ranger yet, so.
Oh.
Diana will
But-
help. She's got training in survival.
I don't need your help. I got it.
Of course, that
20.
will help too, apparently. Or not.
27. 27 do.
27's more than enough to pretty much lead you right to the place on the map. He's off by about half a mile, though. Good news, you can smell the corpses.
Well, that's a delightful smell, guys.
If you can smell the corpses, from a half a mile, that's not good news.
Yes.
It's like the opposite of good news.
No, I'm just saying, like, being off by that much and just like, oh, they're over there, not over here. Good. Quite breezy today, too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, we could be
Didn't you
downwind.
say that they found him today? Why do they smell this bad already?
I'm sure we're gonna find out. Hopefully.
And they were supposed to be free from juices, so that they're smelling is probably not a good sign either.
All right. Well, let's just head on over and try not to yak and get a good look at these things.
S will put her shield out just in case. No weapon, just having the shield out.
Speaking of not getting sick, can I get everybody to make me a Constitution save?
Natural 20. I hope this bodes well for the night. That's only a 23 though.
Oh, you fail. Not really.
I think the dice have forgiven me. I rolled a 24.
Just an 11.
I got a 16.
Apparently, after the party, Diana is Miss Sensitive. Miss Sensitivity today? Because I rolled an 8 total.
Okay. So Diana, Egan, and Yorick all have the poison condition. Previous editions, it'd be sickened. But yeah, no, this shit's rank and it's gross. It's awful. You come up on it, and sure enough, looks like completely desiccated cow corpses. It's one of the grossest things that you can come up on.
Disgusting. Does it look like they actually died today? Or rather that morning or night before?
No, it looks like they died probably weeks ago.
Okay, and they just found them today. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did the
Can we
paper
start
say how long
searching
the
around
cows have
for-
been missing?
I'm sorry?
Did the paper say how long the cows have been missing?
Less than a week.
But it looks like they've been dead for that time or longer.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. They just asked all the questions I was going to ask, so that's awesome.
Sorry.
Can we search the area? No, please. You're awesome. Can we search the area, try to get more information? Or try to get more information, please?
So go ahead and roll either investigation or survival.
Okie dokie.
Also, if somebody's investigating the cow specifically, you can roll medicine.
I rolled survival, hoping that would be better, and I got an 8, so I'm doing great.
Yeah, I don't have good medicine. I have good animal handling, though.
I got a 22 on survival at disadvantage.
I got a 19 in medicine.
You okay? Has Diana rolled?
Yes, I rolled an 18 at disadvantage on survival.
Okay. So, our two high rollers of survival. You actually do find what kind of looks like covered up drag marks. Looks about cow-sized. And looks like it leads in the general direction of a particular hill that looks a little bit odd. Little bit odd because there's a patch of dead grass on the side of the hill. The medicine check would tell you that they are devoid of all fluids. Unsure of exactly what's going on. However, they did recently technically die. Rot hasn't necessarily set in. However, rotting, dried meat just doesn't smell good, so it's awful.
Yep, these are dead cows, guys. That's all I can tell. Anybody else have better luck looking around?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but that there's some drag marks, and that dead grass over by the hill looks a little out of place.
Good eyes. Good eyes.
Shall we go investigate
What are we thinking?
it?
Don't see why not.
How bundled up are the bodies? Like, how close together are they?
They're not necessarily close, but definitely within like what would be considered arm's reach, if that makes any sense, of each other.
How dry is the area?
The area that they were placed is normal. It's not necessarily wet, but it's lush grass.
So a fire likely not spread far?
No. Before you do that, give me a religion check.
I'm guessing just Egan.
Whoever wants to. Our religious types would probably do better here, and Diana, I could see you having a little bit into this.
For giggles, I rolled a 12.
Yeah, it's a 7.
No, religion is intelligence based for whatever reason, so I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 16 at disadvantage.
How about Forrest?
I got a 10.
Okay. Yay! Okay. So Diana got a 16, correct? Okay. Given the orientation and positioning, and its cows are pointed toward the hill, if you actually sit there and look, you can tell it was some sort of attempt for power. Not necessarily like a full-on religion, but possibly a very crude ritual.
Do we have any idea of any, like, local folklore of anything that might be going on in these hills? Have we heard anything, seen anything?
Give me a history check.
Three.
Would Horse as well, since he's also from the general area?
No, because you're not from this timeline.
Technicalities, come on.
S doesn't know shit, apparently.
Okay.
Which is funny, given that she grew up as a farmer.
Yeah. But not necessarily right here, so.
Fair.
A couple days away, you know.
Well,
So, yeah.
I don't know what's hidden in these hills, but it's obviously something. This was a crude attempt at a ritual to draw power.
That sounds horrible.
It usually is, darling.
Indigo looks at Ez, then at Jork, then at Ez, then at Jork. Is like, guys?
Yes? Is everything okay?
This isn't the simple missing cows inner quest I was thinking it was gonna be.
It never is anymore.
No, and we didn't promise anything, but I am loath to leave something like this, whatever it is, next to farmers that can't do anything.
I mean, I'm not saying that we don't take care of them. I'm just a little extra worried about Jork over there now.
Us will turn to look at him. What do you want to do?
I mean, it's up to me. Something like this isn't necessarily the worst way to get trained. I know enough not to get near whatever the hell did this.
Turn to the rest of the group.
Okay. Yep, okay, so if you're fine jumping into the deep end, let's just go for it, guys. Alright.
Worst case scenario, we can just hang back with Egan and shoot out whatever is causing this.
Sneak up to the patch of grass.
Okay. So you sneak up on the patch of grass. It's surprised.
8.
Yeah, no. Give me a perception roll, please.
Okay. My stealth is the 8 roll, if you want to take that, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry about the stealth roll right now.
24.
I got 7.
14.
I rolled a natural 1 for a 10 total.
And Egan got a 12. Unfortunate. So S, you got 18?
I got 24.
Oh, 24, that's it. Okay, cool. I heard something somewhere. It said 18. Apologies. The dead patch of grass is a lid to a trapdoor. They did a good job hiding it.
S will crouch down and kind of point it out to the people who are closest to her. Not really saying anything because we want to be quiet here. Does it look like it's easy to lift from the outside?
It'll probably take S and somebody, but it's doable.
Who's the next strongest, guys?
It has a 12 strength. Sorry, what, Nen?
So probably not for us. He has 11 in strength.
I would say I have 8.
I think it's Indigo.
Indigo, why don't you come help me open this?
Yeah, okay. Grabs on.
All right. S, give me an athletics with advantage.
23?
You're good. Yeah, you're good. It is quite heavy, but it is 100% doable. You lift it open. It's just a big, like, wagon wheel with a bunch of rocks strapped to it. Very crude, very simple. However, leads directly down into a dark tunnel.
Is it slanted on an angle? Is there like a ladder or something?
Yeah, it's slanted on an ankle. You see very prominent drag marks now.
S is gonna pull out her shield again and start moving forward.
All right. Human going into darkness
Yes.
with no torch.
Yes.
I'll
How can
light
she
your
see?
shield. I'll light your shield up if you like.
It depends on if we want the advantage of stealth. S can fight in the darkness, you just can't see shit.
But maybe let me go first.
By all means, if you want to.
I'm reasonably tough. And
You didn't say you were
well,
where you were, so I wasn't sure what you were doing.
I was talking like crazy, but my headset was muted, so you couldn't hear me. What can we do to get rid of the poison thing?
Just be away from the cows for more than 30 minutes.
Okay. I'll go first. It's fine. And if
Okay.
S got blindsided, you got blindsided to 10 feet. As long as you stay 10 feet behind me, you can see me, right?
No, I can't see. I just vaguely know where people are.
Okay.
Using, like, hearing and bullshit like that.
She's
I'll tell you, I also can like cast light on a rock or something. You can put it in your pocket for emergencies if we want.
I was gonna say worst case scenario, she could follow Egan and then Diana will slip in behind her. That way you're flanked by two different people with dark vision.
I mean, you guys are worried about it. S isn't.
yeah. So I just need to
I'll
know
go
the marching order.
I'll go first. No problem.
Okay. So we
Okay,
got
So, Egan as, I almost said Shiloh. Oh my gosh, Diana, Forrest, and then Indigo.
With Jorik.
To go bring up. Oh well, Forrest, Yorick, and then Indigo bring up the rear.
okay. So you proceed down. It is a very crude, frankly crappily dug tunnel. The tunnel kind of winds a little bit down, probably 10-15 feet, till it gets to like this little rock formation. It's not necessarily a cave, but it's definitely not something that somebody dug. It is a natural formation under the ground in the rock. Issue is it's considerably colder down here. Like probably 30 degrees colder than it was up on the surface. Would you like to proceed or back out?
Keep going till we get a reason not to, I guess.
Okay. How are you proceeding? Just out of curiosity.
It's still single file.
Yes, single file until I tell you otherwise.
Okay. Same marching order then.
Okay.
Carefully and slowly looking for like tripwires and whatnot.
Okay. What is Egan's passive?
31.
Perception. 31? Okay. So you do spot a couple traps almost immediately. One is a very old school, crude, like falling log trap. Probably would have hurt you a little bit, not necessarily that bad. Another one is a pit trap.
Watch out for this, as got a tripwire for a log and then the pit to fall in.
Thank you.
Oh, got her by. Pointed out to the rest of them.
You continue on a little ways, and then something kind of catches your eye, Egan. The rock formation kind of gives way to a fungal like forest.
Fungus now. Yay. Is it? I want to toss my dagger out in the floor a little bit. Try to land on one, see if it spores up or anything.
Okay. How far out are you trying to toss it?
15 or 20 feet.
Okay. You toss it out, and it clatters across the ground a little bit, and lays on top of the fungus. And then the fungus starts to envelop the dagger.
Okay. I will relay this information and produce flame against where my dagger is.
Okay. Roll a reflex save, please.
Dex.
Yes, dex save.
20.
Okay, so you produce flame, and it produces frost. You don't get hurt, but it kind of cancels out.
What produces frost exactly?
Something in the fungus. Basically, it like counterspells or produce flame.
Oh, that's not good. How far does this tunnel seem to go straight?
The fungus is only about 20 feet. Well, 20, 25, 30 feet, somewhere in there. Didn't quite get all the way across the room, but definitely got the majority of the way.
So we can go around it?
No, you're going to have to go through the fungus.
Okay.
If you want to see.
Can I nature check or something on this stuff?
Arcana is actually more fitting.
Okay. Anybody know the arcane marks very well? I'm not much at them. Not even a little.
Not really. Sorry. My intelligence things are poo-poo magoo.
I know a little, but that's about it.
Out of game, I should have advantage on this because it's like anti-Egan.
I have never trained in the arcane arts.
Stupid poison effects. I rolled a 12 and a 20. So I gotta take the 12 for a total of 15.
Okay. That is good enough to know that this is some sort of magic imbued fungus. You're not 100% sure of the exact name, but you know that it is normally natural, specifically imbued with magical capabilities to prevent like mages from destroying it, and also probably has some sort of like security system to it or a trap.
I got an 18 if that helps.
Yeah, you at least can understand that as long as you don't do anything hostile to it or stop in it, you're probably okay. However, you are going to want to move quickly through it. Or just try not to touch it if you can.
How tall is the ceiling here?
The ceiling, if one could fly, you could fly over it.
We can hop over it. If the passage is large enough to pull out the cricket.
It would be tight, however, in the fungus room, you could make it.
I'm sorry if I missed this, but how tall is the fungus?
Probably 6 inches.
Oh, okay, it's fairly short. Cool.
Yeah. It's not a mushroom, but it's like tendrils, almost. It's weird.
Is it fern-like in appearance?
I'd say more like mold.
Oh, we could run, jump, or cricket it.
I was gonna say we could maybe use our climber's kit to like make a zip line thingy.
I vote cricket. I'm not interested in this stuff.
Yeah, as long as we keep up with the brisk pace, we should be fine.
I'll just
Yeah.
run it then. I'm fast.
I get like 6 hours a day, or 8 hours a day on this thing, so this will probably pull out the cricket if there's room.
Okay. You can hop with you and one other person.
I'm taking Yorick.
Okay. And
You didn't see that one coming.
Peace out, guys.
Indigo said, I'm going to run.
Yep, Indigo's running.
Okay.
Can I try to
With your-
outrun the cricket just for shits and giggles, please?
If you
I will
dash,
use
bonus
my
action
movement.
dash, and,
Yep. I will use all my stuff, which
Then,
means
yeah,
I
you
can
would.
go 90 feet of thingy.
Oh, it's
Round.
not that far. I get 80 feet a hop.
I just
Yeah.
barely out go you. I will take it.
Can you come back and get us? Just ferry us across this little section?
I guess. If the cricket has room to land back, can it land back there?
It would be a bit of a hard, landing. The cricket will actually have to make an acrobatics check to get back to the same spot.
I'll just Misty step across. I got no problem.
Can the cricket get back by itself, or does S have to actually direct it?
S would have to direct it.
Okay.
Forrest is
The
also
whole-
going to run the mold.
The whole tight wire across it is also a viable option.
We can tie one into the cricket.
Or to Indigo.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I just don't want to touch this stuff. It doesn't like me.
All right. So we can do tightrope, cricket, misty step, run, right?
Yeah, I'd rather not try and make an acrobatics check because the cricket has 0 dex.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take the rope. I'm fine with that.
mean-
And then
Sorry, if allowed, Forrest could just hang on to Indigo's back as he's going by. He's kind of small. He doesn't weigh much. Maybe he won't weigh me down.
yeah, probably. Because what was Forrest going to do?
Forrest was also going to run.
Okay. Well, Forrest can run if he wants to. See what happens there.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
No, nothing. Nothing bad ever happens. So yeah, who's going first?
Indigo. will go first.
Cricket will hop over.
Okay, so Indigo, then Esther. S, you make it across, no problem. Indigo,
Yes, sir.
make me a dex save, please.
Mm-hmm. That is kind of sad for me. That is only a 22.
Only.
I rolled a 12.
You're running across, and there is a tripwire about halfway across.
I will shout that
do not
out.
see it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
you
see it. Never mind.
do not see it until you catch it, but you catch yourself and do like this really cool like roll and flip, and land perfectly on the other side.
Ta-da!
Forrest,
I will let everybody know that there's tripwire halfway through so that they can hopefully not have such a hard time.
yeah, you yell across, and everybody on your side can't hear, or the other side can't hear. However, Forrest, you do see Indigo trip and like roll, so you do know something's there. Who's next?
Does the cricket have dark vision? Do we need a temporary light up for this little maneuver?
I don't know if it does or doesn't. My notes don't say it does.
It's a construct, so yes.
I'll
Diana
go across.
Diana
sorry.
will poof over once the others have made it.
Okay. Does Misty Step require a vocal component?
Let me check. Yeah, it's just verbal.
Okay.
The cricket's a verbal activation too.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Where exactly do you try to Misty Step from? Is it just outside of the fungus? 'Cause
Outside.
At that point. Yeah, at
Yeah.
that point you'd still need to take like an extra 5 feet of movement to get out of it.
I would, if I can, I'd like to try and aim over the wire so I can like catch myself on the wire when I fall short. Because I have good
Okay.
acrobatics, so.
Okay. So if we're doing the wire first, go ahead and Indigo,
Yes, sir.
give me a survival check,
Sure, I would love to.
and Egan, give me a survival check.
Oh, that is the best I can do. That is a 23 because I rolled a natural 20. I'm rolling nice tonight-ish.
Still poisoned, or is that gone by now?
You're good at this point.
Alright, so 23. Or 21 to me.
Okay. So yeah, nice even wire or tight rope. Diana, you poof over and go grab the rope. Not gonna make you roll because at that point it's not a hard check. And you scurry on across. Does Forrest just want to run, or does he want to take that rope?
He'll take the rope.
Okay. So Forrest and Egan both, please give me an athletics check with advantage. You need to beat a 10.
I got
17.
19s.
Okay, yeah. Both you guys are good. You make it to the other side, no issues. However, it is eerie in the middle of that because it is dead silent.
Did Forrest's camera mess up for anyone else?
I don't think so.
What?
Did the same
No,
stuff
okay.
Buttons did earlier. It's like that Eldritch. Oh, there it is. It's back.
Okay, yeah, that I saw it that time.
What?
Oh, yeah.
It fuzzed out for a second.
So, moving on. This side is a little bit more open. You can go 2x2, 3x3 if you want.
I'm going to keep the cricket out. It can just walk behind us or something.
Okay. You move forward, and you get to a very small chamber at the end of the line. You see one more cow. It's not necessarily dead, but it's going to die. Looks like it's dehydrated. It's like on its last leg.
Is there anything else around it?
Go ahead and give me a investigation or perception, whichever one you want.
One and one.
All right.
I got an 8.
7.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh, math skills 25.
Okay.
I only got a 14.
Okay. So nobody necessarily sees anything. Egan and Indigo, you hear a very odd hum from above you in the chamber. There's a small crack in the ceiling, and I need you to make a wisdom save, both of you, please.
1 and 2.
Okay, you're good.
Only a 16 for Indigo.
Okay, you're good. You look up, and there is a very old, very pale, very gross-looking, menacing face just staring at you from inside that crack.
Guys, there's a face in the crack. I don't think it's nice. There's a face in the crack up in the ceiling. It's pale and creepy looking.
Is it somebody we know?
I don't think so. Is it somebody we know?
No, it's not.
No, I really don't think so. I think it's the owner of this place, and I think they're mad that we're in their home.
Okay.
Hey, dude, why'd you kill all the cows?
Any?
Can I do Divine Sense?
Yes, you can. You. Let me check this other thing real quick. You at least detect undead in the area.
There are
However, that's all
undead
you
things here.
detect.
Yeah, if I had to wager a guess, I'd say the creepy pale face staring at us would probably fit that description.
Can I tell where it's coming from? Is it above us, or is it just... I just know they're there?
Does Divine Sense specifically tell you which direction?
You know, I don't remember. I don't have that one written down.
Yeah. Check that for me real
Indigo.
quick.
Yeah, well, she's checking that. Indigo definitely was pointing at the face. I mean, best they could. So I don't know if that helps anybody see it or not.
Those with actual dark vision, maybe.
Full
And
story.
If I had a actual...
Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Oh, fun. You're standing in desecrated ground.
Ha!
And yes, it's above you, in the crack.
That is the undead thing. This place is very bad.
Does he answer me?
He kind of stares at you for a little bit and stares at S, and stares back at you. And he's like, "You should not be here."
Yeah, no shit.
Um,
I think it's time to put light on Esther's shield now, right?
Before you do that, it like disappears from the crack, and then reappears randomly behind one of you 6. Because there's 6 now. Okay, so if I go alphabetically, goes Diana, then Esther, then Egan. Or no, Egan, then Esther, technically speaking. Then Forrest. Then does Jay come before I, or I come before Jay?
I
This is
before
very-
Jay.
IJ.
I
before
before
Jay?
Jay.
Okay, cool. It pops up right behind Indigo. Let me see if I can do a good job of. It is a creepy old bald-looking dude. He's got tattered rags. He's wearing a big black amulet on his chest with glowing red eyes.
Real fast. What type of undead is it? I think it said I could get the type.
Yes. That, Esther, you specifically would be able to identify it as a withers.
Oh, what?
Yeah, a withers is what it's called.
Cool.
Guys, we done bajocked up. We should not have brought Honeybun with us.
Yeah,
There.
we'll distract them.
It's in the chat for us. I think I did a fairly decent job describing him. If you would please roll initiative.
I mean, if I have to, I don't really want to die. Oh, thank God. Okay, I rolled good. I've rolled a 19 for a total of 25.
I got an 8.
11.
21.
Diana, we saw you throw your arms up.
And Diana gets a 6. You gotta make one more, which is so Indigo goes last. Not
Okay,
really.
cool.
Yeah, Indigo. It is your turn to try to defend yourself.
So I know he's behind me, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Indigo freaks out a little bit. So all of a sudden, there's a freaky looking guy behind them. Oh, fudge. And oh, fudge. So pull the mask or the hair stick out, becomes the mask, and she throws it on. And I'm going to turn undead. I'm sorry. I can't remember how that works for clerics off the top of my head, but I know I can do it as Masquerader Hoopla.
Yep. It is a wisdom save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I think my Masquerader save is 15. It's not super great, but I'm freaking out, so that's what we're doing.
It stares at you with undead eyes and does not seem to be affected.
Okay. Sorry, I said lose my voice. I would like to bonus action dodge, if I can, please. No, that's not a bonus action I can do. Fudge. I would like to bonus action disengage and move away from it.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Okay. Egan.
I'd like to get a
It is
spiritual
your
weapon.
turn.
I'd like to get a spiritual weapon right behind it.
Okay. You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, 11 probably doesn't hit. And then I
No,
want
11
to.
doesn't.
I want to smack Esther's shield with light if she'll allow it.
Okay. So the cavern is lit up at this point. Esther, you actually see this thing and you're like, oh, shit. Yorick visibly is a bit taken aback. It is this thing's turn. And it actually gets to see Egan in full light and it's like, oh, a fire one. Wonderful. Can I get everybody to roll me a d4, please, except for Egan?
Three.
3.
4?
Okay.
Diana got a 1.
Okay. Can I get Egan and Indigo to roll me a dex save?
Love to.
21.
Okay, you're good.
Brain work. I'm sorry. I'm so flustered. That is a 23.
Okay, so 21, 23. Both of you make the save. However, because I don't have all these d6s out. You will take half of whatever I just rolled, which it's being slow, so give me just a second. When a lightning bolt comes out of his hand and dashes past both of you, barely singeing you. So 12 lightning damage.
Is that already halved? Is that already halved, or?
Yeah, that's already half.
Can I uncanny dodge that at all? Or is that the other one I'm thinking of?
Yes, you can.
I can't. Awesome. No damage.
Would S be in melee range of it?
Not right now.
Okay.
Just outside. However, it would also use its little amulet thing. You see its eyes flash red again, and it jumps behind Diana. It's like, hello, dear. Yorick is gonna take a very weak shot at it, and will actually hit, which is fun. For okay damage. But that's all he can do. He kind of hides behind the cricket and Esther.
Yeah, ideally he'd be like between the two of us.
Yep. S, it is your turn. You are about 10 feet away from it.
Given that... Okay. York is with the cricket. I can step back after, probably. S is going to rage and pull out the Flame Tongue imbued sword. Won't activate it because that takes a bonus action. But that's the sword she's going to use because I think that's considered a magic weapon. Or no?
I'm sorry?
Is that considered a magic weapon?
Yes.
Okay, for resistances and such. And then she is going to swing at it one-handed and keep the shield out.
Okay.
Um, 20 something. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
18 plus 7.
Yes, you do hit.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what's your armor class? S?
20.
Okay, so if I roll a 16 plus 4
Okay.
as a reactionary like grab,
You get it.
it hits you. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you do damage to me, I do damage to you.
Okay, that's fine.
You take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Is this a spell?
No, it is not.
Okay, can I get through my damage first or no?
Yeah, go ahead and do your damage. but
Okay.
just know
Yeah, I'll do a
Constitution's coming up.
con save in a second. 3, 8. Uh, 8 normal magic damage, and then 5, 6, 7 radiant damage.
So 15 total.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the radiant part mattered. Okay, and then... Ooh, gross. 13 con save.
13 will hit it on the nose.
Oh, cool. So that was my first attack. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 11 damage there.
Okay.
And that's it. She's going to stay up on it.
Okay. After Esther, it is Forrest. Your turn.
Can Forrest try to quickly identify the amulet he's wearing?
Yes, it's actually an action to do that, though. For this particular one.
Yeah, I'll use the action.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check, please. Or religion. Either way.
Uh, 17.
Okay, this is an amulet of the Black Skull. It helps undead things teleport around. Basically.
And as a bonus action, can I Sacred Flame him?
That's a dex save, right?
Yes.
Okay. He fails. So go ahead and roll the damage.
7 damage.
Okay, that's not bad. It's not happy. Let's put it that way. Indigo, or no, Diana. I apologize. This thing is standing right next to you.
Big mistake. Okay, so first thing for my bonus action, I am going to curse it with my Disgraced Divinity pool. Next time it gets hit, it takes an extra 64 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then for my action, Diana is going to pull out her fans. And that's going to
Okay.
take my whole action.
Okay. Indigo.
What's up? My turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'll put my buddy down. My emotional support crochet animal of the night. Anyways, how far away am I from it? I'm sorry, I need to look at the map you gave us. Or is there not a map?
Nope,
Not a
there's
map.
not.
Okay, cool. Can
about
I get
15
to it within 30 feet? Yes?
Yes.
Delightful. I would very much like to pull out my cutlass and my keen dagger, and I'm charging. So first with the cutlass
Okay.
is a natural 17 for a 27 to hit.
Yes. Go ahead and give me that damage first. before you do
Yes,
anything.
sir. I just need a D8 because I am not prepared. D8. There we go. That is 4 damage. 4 plus 7. 11 damage.
Okay, and that's regular damage, like no magical.
It's a plus 1 cutlass, so
Okay. It is magical.
I think it's magical.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me the sneak attack damage with it.
Yes, sir. Sorry again, I'm not prepared. 3d6s. That is 10 damage.
Okay. So 21 total damage.
Yes, sir.
Plus the 64.
Yep. Go ahead and give me that.
That's another
64.
That's another 13 radiant.
Okay. So we're up to 34 damage. Okay. Now I need S, Diana, and Indigo to roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting confused. So nervous. Constitution save, you said, sir? 13.
I rolled a 1 for a 10.
19.
Okay. So Esther, you take 27 necrotic damage. Indigo and Diana, you take half that.
Okay. And I'm resistant to necrotic, so I take half again. So, I'm sorry, what was the total amount?
27, then reduced to 13.
To reduce to 6
Yes.
for resistance. Awesome.
Yes. As Indigo drives Cutlass through this thing, it kind of withers and wails and kind of explodes in necrotic energy. And there's no really avoiding it for the people immediate. However, it kind of like starts to seep down in your skin and it just starts hurting. No ongoing damage. However, the initial burst. You also hear a knocking coming down from the crack as well.
A knocking?
Yes.
S is gonna turn to face it, shield out, sword ready.
Okay. Indigo, it is still your turn.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were still in rounds.
You're fine. You're fine. There's so much going on right now. Oh my gosh. So not knocking going on.
Yep.
Can I see anything in the crowd that might indicate what's coming, if anything's coming?
Give me either perception or investigation, please.
Yes, sir.
And then that will be your turn.
Yes, sir. Okay, that is a natural 15 for a 24.
Okay. It looks like a large blue thing is kind of like wiggling its way down. You're not necessarily sure exactly what it is, though.
Wiggly blue thing.
It does look spectral, however, not necessarily. S didn't pick up on it. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Yep. Wiggly blue thing coming. Prepare yourselves. We're not done here.
Egan, it is your turn.
Can I see this thing coming?
After Indigo says something about it, you pick up on it pretty quick.
Does it give me the willies or what kind of vibe? Anything?
Kind of one of those, what in the heck is this thing vibes? Definitely not, like, scared of it, but definitely, like, confused.
Right. I'm going to ready a scorching ray in case it decides to be angry, but not cast it just yet.
Okay. 1d6. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's not good. This thing wiggles its way out and comes down and goes to, like, try to flatten Yorick. It looks like a giant hand. Oh, and it flapped to the ground.
No dangle. Add dangle. You leave the baby adventurer alone.
He is passed out. Yay, plot armor. So Yorick is out.
Okay, is he unconscious, or do I need to do spare the dying? Because I have spared the dying.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me see. Oh, he's probably fine. Probably fine.
Spell attack? Is this a spell attack or is this something I can shoot at?
Technically speaking, it's a spell attack, but it's just one of its actions.
So I don't have a target?
No.
Okay.
You have a target. You absolutely have a target. It's the hand.
Alright, then I'm gonna use it's a naughty hand spell then.
Okay.
My held action. Is that alright?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks, please.
14,
That'll miss.
27,
That'll hit.
and a 20.
That'll hit.
Come on, baby. 8 and 6, 14 fire.
Okay. It seems to hit the... You would almost say... Looks like a living Bigby's hand. If you were so inclined. Kind of like recoils back. Esther, it is your turn. And this thing is in relatively close range.
Yeah, we're gonna run up and try to do something. I don't know. It looks ghostly.
Sort of. It's weird to explain. It's a big old hand about the size of a person.
Okay.
It's got the magic aura. You can see through it. It's blue. It's kind of purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can do an Arcana check as you're running up on this thing and try to figure out what the heck it is.
Roll the 19.
Yeah, it's literally a living Bigby's hand. Apparently,
Okay.
like, the undead thing made it.
Cool. Ooh. Would the 19 let me know if the Finamagus stuff would do anything to it?
It is a construct.
Okay. Then gonna stow the shield and use the flaming longsword in both hands.
Okay.
I'm already raging. How damaged does the hand look?
Not very.
Okay, we're gonna ignite the sword too, if that's okay.
Okay.
First attack is 21.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's 13 damage between the sword and my Divine Fury. I'm sorry. Add 2 to that. And then let me roll 3d6.
Okay.
An additional 6.
Okay. Wow, that's bad damage.
Yeah, it was not great. Oh, son of a bitch. I rolled the wrong dice for that. Whatever, just keep the damage. I'll fix it this time. I rolled the d8 instead of, and I forgot to add the additional 2 to my rage damage. Okay, so that was my first attack. I'm good for a second one? Or is it doing something?
Nope. This doesn't have a reaction.
$13.
That's a miss. That's Forrest. It is your turn.
Does it look like this thing is just coming out of like a magical object?
No.
I'm just gonna guiding bolt it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me, please.
Okay, I'm gonna use the lucky thing for my halfling.
Okay.
Okay, do I have the spellcasting ability or the spell attack bonus?
Spell attack bonus.
Okay, got 18.
That's a miss. You got anything else that you want to do?
Do I have enough distance to close and hit it with the mace?
Guiding bolt is an action, so you can't actually hit it with anything.
Okay.
But you can close if you want to.
Okay, I'll close the distance.
Okay. Diana. This thing's on the other side of us.
Okay, so gonna maneuver ourselves a little bit so that we can have a clearer line of shot at the hand. And with a flourish, she will point the butt end of her fan at the hand, and I will do my shirt proud and cast Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll those attacks.
Okay, so the first one's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's a d10 plus 2. Okay, so the first one hit. That's a d10 plus 6, excuse me. First one is 15 damage.
Okay. Keep going.
And then for the second one, Not quite as good. That's a 15 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Sure, as expected. You got anything else that you would like to do?
No, I don't think so. At least not right now.
Okay. Indigo. Giant hand
No.
flattened York.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Does he? Can I get closer to him? To Jork?
Yeah.
Is he still breathing as far as I can tell?
Yes.
Okay. Can I, with my movement, move him 15 feet away, dragging him, and then use my action to give him a healing potion?
Okay.
To bring him back up to life, or would that not work?
You know that will provoke an attack of opportunity, right?
Damn it! I always forget about those. Son of a biscuit.
You can take it if you want to. It's not that.
I mean, so long as it's gonna be me and not him, I'll. Fine.
Okay. What's your AC?
20.
Disadvantage, Dingle, if you would.
You said disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Good, because that was a 27. And that's a 12.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah.
It
So
goes
let's.
flat. And misses.
Woohoo! Felt the wind brush
Actually-
my butt.
With that particular thing, does it say that if they're immune to blinded, does it work? I just thought about that.
It says they can be blinded, yeah.
Okay. So they have to be able to be blinded? If they're
Yep.
immune to it, then it doesn't
If
work.
they're blind, shoot. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Never
So
mind that
27
12.
hits. Yep. Okay. So how much damage do I take?
Um, uh, 22 force damage. And I also need to have you make a dex save. Please.
You're muted, Kosia.
Oh, of course I am. Thank you. Indigo's looking rough, and you said what kind of save?
Dexterity save.
Dexterity. Oh, thank God. My best save. That's a 21.
Okay, yeah. No, you're not grappled. So yes, you can pull him away without being grabbed. You're just punched in the face by a hand that's as big as Yorick.
You're muted again if you're talking to us.
God damn it. Thank you. I'm not trying to be a pain in the butt. Okay, so, Indigo cries out in pain, and then she, pulls out a healing potion and pours it down Honeybun's throat so that he can come back to life. That's just a basic one, so 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so he's fully healed. Got it.
Cool. I only rolled a
Well-
5.
Yeah, we'll call it fully healed. Egan, it is your turn.
Third level Scorching Ray.
Okay. Go and roll those attacks for me.
$16, don't get it. Oh, hit once, looks like,
Okay.
for 4. And then I'd also like to spiritual weapon my friend.
Okay.
18.
18 will miss.
Okay.
However, that 4 scorching ray damage is enough to make the living Bigby's hand go away. A small token falls and clatters on the floor where the hand was. You are now out of combat.
Can S see it since she's right there?
Yes, there is still light up, so you're good.
What's the coin look like?
It has a hand on it.
Ah.
What languages do you speak?
Dwarven, Halfling, and Common.
Okay. You cannot read what it says on the backside.
Can I kind of lean over her shoulder and try and take a look?
Yeah. What language do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay. One of those is the correct language. The one that starts with the I. And it says very small, obviously, because it's a lot to fit on a coin about the size of like a cracker. My help you seek, my name you speak. And then below it actually gives the name.
Is it a name that I recognize?
No, it's just a random, like, amalgamation of letters. It's like if you were to take a keyboard and just smack your hand on it. And it's rather difficult to actually pronounce. So basically, you're going to need to make a intelligence check to actually be able to, like, use the coin. DC 14.
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Go.
I was just gonna say Diana's just gonna kind of lean around S and squint at the coin, and it's a summoning device of some sort. That's definitely infernal. Judging by the random mishmash of letters for a name, yeah, that's definitely infernal.
The thing seems to hit like a truck. It might be handy to have around.
If it is an infernal, is it something we want to mess with, though?
Blue.
Can S, I forget how long Divine Sense lasts. Is anything still there if I do Divine Sense again?
No.
Okay.
How is everybody?
Yeah, York getting up.
Yeah, York kind of gets up and he's like, "Oh, that hurt. Oh, I think I broke a rib."
Probably did. Congratulations, you survived your first combat.
Welcome to the world of adventuring, darling.
What kind of
What
shapes
the hell?
everybody else in? What kind of shapes everybody else in?
Indy is at 18 health.
I'll get you at a second level.
S is not looking great. She's at half health right now. She's looking a little rough.
Diana.
I did it!
Diana's 26 out of 39. She'll survive, but would probably like a nap soon.
17 for
For me?
Indigo. Yeah, Indigo 17.
Thanks.
Force, you want to get somebody?
Yeah, I'll grab us.
With consent, Forrest, with consent. Their boyfriend's right there.
Us.
What'd you say?
So do I have consent? S.
I would like to not hurt, yes.
Alright, I use a second level healing word.
Is you asking for consent the healing word?
Yeah, healing word's not touched, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. I was just going along with the joke.
No, the asking of consent is the word of healing.
Alright. Go ahead and roll that, and we can get to moving.
I'll hit Diana with a first level. She'll take it too. For 7.
Sure.
Is there anything else interesting around besides the dying cow?
There's that really cool black amulet with the red eyes.
Let's go.
That'll be
8 health back.
18.
8.
That amulet will be something to sell, maybe.
But it can only be used. Wait, we don't know. Only Forrest knows how it works, right? Or what it does. Okay, never mind. I will shut up.
Oh yeah, that amulet that guy had helps undead travel around.
So maybe something we shouldn't sell.
Specifically undead?
Yes, I believe you have to be physically undead.
Diana will just kind of look at S with a questioning look.
I am not dead.
But you were at one point.
I am not now.
Count?
You were dead and now you're undead.
Does it count? Is it a
I got better.
If you're curious, there is a link posted in our Discord. It is literally called the Amulet of the Black Skull.
Okay.
Move on. Annihilation.
Nothing else is in the room. We saw the thing die. Like it's dead.
Yeah, it exploded all over you.
Okay, just
And it
making
hurt
sure. Yes, very bad. That's why she's at half health. You did it! Yay! You brought the barbarian to half.
Hey, that's a win in my book. All right.
Well, none of this stuff was halved for me at all this game so far. Oh, let's see. So we figured out the thing for the cow.
Is there any other treasure besides the amulet?
No, that's it.
I'll snag it if nobody else wants to tote it.
Okay.
Is the cow patchable?
No.
Then I'll dispatch it.
Okay.
Put it out of its misery. Sort of.
Is there... Sorry. My voice got really rough. I apologize. Is this the end of the cave system, or is there more to go?
This is the very end.
Okay, cool. I say we go back to town, get a hot meal, and if we have time, maybe we could go see that Duke lady.
Hey, did that guy do anything weird in here?
So the area is unholy, which is great. I don't know how to fix that.
Would Egan and Forrest be able to undesiccate it?
Not without the Hallow spell.
Yeah, ceremony won't do it.
No. It's a little bit stronger than that.
Alright, we'll report it. Well, actually, Egan doesn't care, so
Forrest will.
he might suggest you report it to the church. Tell them to follow the smell of the barbecue.
Well, you got to get out first. You gotta kind of do the same thing that you did last time, getting across the fungus.
Yeah.
The rope's still up, isn't it?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Not going to require a check this time.
Oh, not even
At least
the
for you
cricket
two.
check?
The cricket, yes. Because the cricket's a special thing.
15.
Okay. That is just enough to land neatly on the other side. Is Diana shimmying across, or what's going on with her?
She'll tightrope across.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage, or acrobatics check with it.
Acrobatics is a lot better. I'm gonna use that.
I'll just say that you actually like tightrope across.
Okay, that's an 18 plus 9, 27?
Yeah, you tightrope across on your fingertips. Like, yeah, that's really freaking good. You probably literally like slackline across. So, I assume Indigo unhooks one side, runs across.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Make it back across. Missing the tripwire this time. Make your way out. It's not super late in the day. Sun's still up. But it's kind of odd. Because you could see the cows from where you were. Now you can't see the cows.
Did we move, guys?
Does everything else look the same?
Yeah, you're in the same spot. Cows are just not there.
I guess we're hunting for undead cows now.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I rolled a horrible 13.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
I got
25.
7.
Okay. Forrest got a 7.
Yep.
Okay. And then Egan, you got a. I don't have it up.
26, yeah.
26. Okay. So, how this is gonna work is you see these dead walking dried up cows. Except for Forrest. Forrest doesn't see them. You may try to dispatch them if you would like.
Yes,
Are
I would like.
Are they within 40 feet of each other?
No, they
in,
are not.
in like a herd, you might say.
No, they're kind of spread out and dumb. And looking for things to kind of eat. You might call them zombies.
Cool. Well, then Toll the Dead won't work on that.
Hey,
So,
Yurik, you want to be like bait? Get them all gathered up in one little lump, and I'll take care of them.
No,
I'm just asking him.
I don't care. No.
He can outrun a zombie cow. It'll be fine.
S will just go walk towards the cows with the flaming sword out. Well, it's probably not flaming anymore, but the sword.
While
Okay.
we're all discussing that, Forrest will go, hey, that cod looks pretty.
So
Indigo will tap Forrest and be like, zombies.
What? Oh.
The cows turned into zombies.
Oh, great. Okay.
So S, you walk up to these cows, right? And one of them kind of turns and looks at you and gives like this really weird, like moo, and it starts to charge you. I'm gonna allow you to take an attack before it tries to hit you.
Okay. We're gonna do like those boar spears, but with the sword.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
That'll still hit.
Okay. Both hands, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not raging anymore, so 9.
9 plus, or is it still on fire?
You tell me. It has a certain number of rounds it can go.
Yeah, that's true.
It only
So
lasts
no.
a minute, I believe.
Yeah, so no, it wouldn't. So you said 9?
9 for the first one.
Okay, go ahead and take your second one.
16 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, goody. 15.
It staggers and then like stands back up, and it is gonna try to gore you. This is going to be funny.
Okay. My AC
what's
is
your
18.
armor class?
18.
18? Okay. So it actually does manage to hit you. Barely. Bad news, it hits like a freaking truck because it's a cow. Good news, this will probably be the only time it hits you.
Can I bonus action while it gores me?
Yeah.
I want to headbutt it back.
Okay. So you take 20 damage as it just flap right in your chest, and you're like,
That'd be a 16 again.
yep, that'll hit.
I rolled 5.
Okay, well, it rolled a 2 for its con save. It dies.
You just see the headbutt the cow to death after getting gored.
Yeah. The other two notice what's going on, and they both try to start come after Ass.
I'm sorry, it was how much damage?
20. And it's bludgeoning damage.
I'm not raging anymore. That ran out too.
Yeah. So everybody else that wants to take a shot at these things, by all means, can. Yorick is going to take a shot. And Yorick hits for a number of damage.
Forrest is gonna Sacred Flame the closest one once you get that thing up.
Okay, which one are you Sacred Flaming? Just out of curiosity.
Whichever one's closest to him.
They're about equidistant. Are you going to hit the one that Yorick just hit, or the other one?
Yeah, I'll hit the one Yorick just hit.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage, and don't roll below a 3, please.
I got a 3.
Okay, cool. Forest disintegrates one in Holy Light.
I'll Eldritch Blast the other one.
Okay.
Just the 3 of them?
Yeah, it's just 3 of them.
Okay, so first one to hit was a dirty 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
And let's see, it's a D10. 6. That is 13 damage on the first one.
Okay. It staggers and keeps running.
Okay, and second one to hit was an 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is another 12 damage.
Okay. It also staggers on this one as well. You blow 2 hand-sized chunks out of it. Also known as it saved both times, which sucks. Egan or Indigo, would you like to...
Seeing that it's still up, Indigo pulls out one of their daggers and chucks it. I had rolled just previously, so I rolled an 18 natural to hit, and assuming it's probably the keen dagger, that's a +9, so a lot.
Okay.
That's max damage of 10.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can add to that?
If I can bonus action, I'll throw the dagger returning too.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
A natural 12, so a 21 to hit.
Yep, so both daggers land in its forehead, and it just keeps running. I rolled a 19 and an 18. I apologize. 2 19s and an 18, and
the other dagger. One of the daggers comes out and reappears back in Indigo's hand.
Forrest, or not Forrest, Egan, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna guiding bolt this tough bastard. 27 to hit.
Yeah, 27 hits and it dies.
Yeah, radiant damage. Shit damage, oh damn, 7.
One would have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. The its head like pops and it slides next to S and like at her feet. And just like,
S will
Okay.
grab the dagger out as it happens.
Thanks, Ez. Nico will take it back.
S will go walk up to everyone holding the new hole in her stomach.
You okay there? You want a
I'll be
healing
fine.
potion?
I'll be fine.
Here.
She's gonna actually. What do I have? I have cure wounds. I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Or shit damage. Or shit healing. Cool.
Here. Let me help you.
Hey,
I'll give you 19S.
All right.
Hey, S, for future reference, if we ever fight zombie cows again, we may want to try tipping them first. You muted.
I tried putting my shoulder into it, but the sword seemed a better idea.
Do we have to worry about a herd of zombie cows threatening the area, or is it just a 3, we think?
I hadn't thought of that.
Actually, S, roll a religion check for me. Since you know what that thing was.
I got a 15.
Okay. You know it's just the ones that thing has killed. It doesn't spread.
Ooh, that itches at his heels. It doesn't spread. It's just going to be the ones that he ate.
Also, there was just the 3 that we found when we first got here then? I thought there was a bunch of them.
Plus the one you barbecued in the cave.
I thought there was more than 3 when we got here. I got confused.
Was there only 2 when we got here, or was there 3?
There was 3.
Okay. For some reason, I thought there was 2.
I thought there was well, in my head, I heard herd and thought 20, 30, 40 cows.
Nah. Others might have gone missing, however. Yeah. These are the ones I found.
We should
And
go
we're
talk
directed
to the farmer, and we can let him know about the potential of zombie cows.
That's not a conversation you have every day.
It is the
No, it's
conversation we are having today.
That it is. Let's just go home. Well, can't really go home. Let's just go back to the inn. Have a hot meal. Stiff drink. Yeah?
You muted us.
And she's probably coated and in need of a new shirt.
Yeah. So you head back to the farmer. He takes one look at S and is like, I apologize. And he kind of like goes over to a barrel, and it's just full of water. And he like reaches down in there, pulls out a bag. And like, this was for a rainy day. It's a rainy day, and he kind of like shoves it at Esther.
She'll grab it.
It is filled with mainly gemstones, but there's 10 platinum in there as well.
Oh, shit.
The gemstones are pretty inconsequential. Like each one of them's probably about 10 gold a piece, and there's probably about 20 of them.
Are you sure you don't want the stones?
No, you probably need them more than I do at this point. That, and I don't know what the hell happened. I don't want to know.
Be on the lookout for zombie cows. I think we got them all, but just in case.
Well, that's not something you hear every day. Sure.
Nope. I've heard it multiple times today, though, and that is weird.
That's what I said.
And he's just, thank you. If I need any more help, I guess, try to directly contact you if you're in the city.
Not sure how long we are going to be. Your best bet is going to be the messenger board where we found yours.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And he goes about his work. I assume back to the inn.
Back to the end.
Yeah. I want to see if we can hit up an occult store to sell the skull emblem.
Okay. Egan's had it this entire time, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get a charisma save?
No, you cannot. That's a 7.
You've kind of grown attached to it. You don't want to wear it or use it or anything, but you don't want to get rid of it. You think it's kind of cool.
Alright, I'll keep it stowed away.
May or may not have been just slightly cursed. Not bad, but you just want to keep it. So now back to the end.
Back to the end.
Forrest was going to take a detour up to the religious section and let the church know what was going on.
Okay. You walk in and kind of tell them what's going on. And they just kind of look at you like you've got 7 heads. They can handle 2 or 3, but 7, no. They're just like, zombie cows.
Yeah, it's not something we think we'd talk about today.
Okay. We'll add that to the list of what in the heck is going on. But sure.
Did everyone go with him, or is it just Forrest?
I will leave that up to all of you.
I don't even know if everybody can even get it.
If Forrest escorts you, you're good.
I mean, S can get up too and bring people with her. We should tell them about the unhallowed ground as well, and S will tell them what the actual undead was.
And they just, again, look at you like you've got multiple heads. And they're like, great! This thing is better.
At least you didn't have to deal with what it was.
This is true. This is true. We'll get those cloth hammers to go take care of it. That's not really something that we do. However, good on you for telling us. We're more of the spiritual healing, and yay, you had a baby type.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for the traps that are down there.
No, they'll be fine. We'll tell them about the initial traps, but the other ones, they'll be fine.
Maybe we should go tell them.
Yeah, probably.
So do you actually go tell them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They kind of scribble everything down, and it's all fairly illegible. But they're like, thank you, and like, we'll take care of it. Might not be today or tomorrow, but we'll take care of it this week.
This is fine, as long as somebody knows. Now to the inn and get a bath.
Inn and bath.
And probably new clothes.
For Esther. And Diana. And
Always
Indigo.
new clothes. What are you talking about? Come on now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. You do have a little bit left in the day after you get all that done. Not going to charge you for the clothes. Because, yeah.
I think
You're
we
a
have
big
enough
softie.
petty change to take care of that.
Yeah. You have like 1.5 million copper, you're fine. So, yeah, you have a little bit of time left for daylight. Would you like to do anything else?
You want to try to go see Miss Duke or just see her tomorrow?
Is it getting too late in the day for like social visits?
No.
Okay.
In this city, it seems like social visits go until about 11 p.m.
Okay.
So rather late.
So I say we go do that.
While we're walking, Indigo talks to the group. So, is this someone we want to impress? Like, should we go get, sweet treats or something? I mean, what was the protocol for talking to?
I
a lady of
think
this
the
rank?
nicer new outfits that we all have is a good start.
So no sweet treat or maybe a good bottle of wine. Really, what's the protocol here?
You're asking
Diana,
me?
you know, right?
Well, darling, typically those are reserved for actually social visits and not business.
So don't butter her up. Got it.
Be polite. Don't be overly. Don't be over
Familiar?
the top
Us?
about it. Be polite. Don't force it. Don't make it feel weird or exaggerated or fake.
I'll let you do the talking.
Thank you.
All right. So, you make your way to the address given. You knock on the door. A very young man, probably mid-20s, opens the door. Dressed very well. It's like, hello, how may I help you this evening?
S will hold out the paper. I believe we are here to inquire about this.
He takes a look at the paper and says, oh, we posted this months ago. Never had anybody that inquired. Odd. I will let her know. Please come in. Take a seat in the parlor. Make yourself at home to the dry bar that we have. Nothing particularly of good quality in there, but then again, she doesn't drink and she hasn't restocked since her husband has passed. Excuse
Thank
me.
you.
And he kind of directs you into the parlor directly off from the main hall. He heads off in the back of the house. And about 3-4 minutes pass. And this lady comes in here. She's got very large glasses. She's a very short woman with bright purple hair. You could say she was a gnome. She kind of walks in, looks up at all of you, and says, "What?" It's getting late.
S will look to Diana since she wanted to do the talking.
We're here answering your request that you posted apparently a few months ago, and we were hoping you could tell us a little more about it.
Oh, yeah. And she kind of looks around the room. She's like, and she just points to a blank space on the wall and like, I'm missing that. some idiot buried my husband with his favorite painting. I told them not to, but they said it was in his will. And buried is not necessarily the right word for it. It's entombed him. I've gotten the okay from his kids to get it back.
Very well. Where would we be going to retrieve this painting, and what should we be on the lookout for?
The burial mound's right outside of the city. Northwest side, I believe, is where he's buried. I've been there twice. And I'm really old and I don't remember things quite so well anymore. Apologize. Things to look out for, I guess whatever you would expect to be down in the burial mounds. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably like a zombie or a skeleton or something like that there. Nothing too dangerous that normally adventurers can take care of, right?
I'm sure we'll do just fine.
Can't be any like major issues, right?
You never know. Either way, I think we'll be able to handle it. Is there anything else you think we should know before we depart?
No.
Can we insight check her, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Oops. My dice fell off the table. Okay. Oh! Woohoo! Natural 20 for 29.
Same for a 22.
And I got a 19.
I got 12.
11.
All of you know... Actually, let me roll for York, too. All of you know lying through her teeth that are barely there.
Diana's just going to continue to give her the pleasant, tight-lipped smile, and nothing's going to change on her face.
Anyway,
Us will start to frown.
If you get it back, it's 200 gold for each of you.
Very well, we'll see what we can do, I suppose. And she'll kind of turn to look at S.
S will level the woman with a look. Madam, we know you're lying to us, and you need to tell us the truth if you want us to do anything for you.
What do you mean, lying to you?
You're lying about something. I don't know what, but I know you are. Or not telling us something, or you're hiding something.
Oh, no. Like I said, I'm sure you won't run into anything that you can't handle as adventurers.
Ma'am, if
Madam?
there's something in there, it would probably prevent us from making sure that painting comes back safely. And I'm sure you would like it undamaged.
Is there a reason that this has been on the board for multiple months?
No, I'm sure not.
Well, then maybe it will stay there for a few more months.
Would anybody like to roll an insight check on her yet again?
Always. Not as good. 18 for Indigo.
I got a
Most of the
natural
time.
20 with a +1, so that's 21 total.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. What did Forrest get?
I did worse and got a 9.
Oh, cool. Diana, I am rewarding the natural 20 in this particular instance. Normally, you wouldn't have gotten it. But I'm feeling generous. You know that she is still lying. There's definitely a reason for it to have sat on the board.
Well, if we are not going to be getting all of the information that you have, we will go put it back and be done.
She's like, okay, I guess. And she actually turns to Diane and like, you gonna talk some sense into that one? It's 200 gold. It's a good payday.
Can I?
The quality of gold.
Can I try? I'm gonna try like a subtle intimidation thing, and Diana would be much better at this than Buttons is, but she's just kind of going to a very tight, sharp smile and just kind of leer down at the woman. I can't make people do what I want them to, unfortunately. Not like that, at least.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
I have plus 12 to my intimidation, so this is gonna be fun. Yep, this is gonna be fun. 18 plus 12. I think that's like 30.
Okay. She just kind of stares at you and blinks a couple times. Okay, maybe I do know something.
Tell me what it is, and I might be able to get her to reconsider.
Some Sam guy wants the painting too.
Some Sam guy. I'm gonna need a little bit more to go off of.
And she's like scratches her head and like fumbles her fingers around and kind of looks around. Like, you're not gonna let her hurt me, right?
Like I said,
Ma'am, I never
control
threatened
her.
you.
But I'll make an attempt, and that's all I can promise. And she's still got that very tight, sharp smile.
She's just like, Sam Lockhart said the painting's his and it's not, and I'm gonna get it back and I'm gonna show that it's not. That's it. I promise.
Sam Lockhart?
Yeah.
One moment. And Diana will walk over to S and kind of lean over to her and say, "Do you know a Sam Lockhart? Have we heard of that name?"
Boris is going to walk over and let them know that he also got a job from Sam Lockhart to collect the painting.
Well, this is interesting.
Like 300 gold for each of you if you just bring it back to me and not him.
Is it actually your husband's painting?
I believe so.
You believe so?
My husband said.
And how did your husband acquire it?
He had it before I met him.
And why would
You
this
see when you're-
Sam Lockhart claim it was his?
Really, he's claiming that it was his father's. But, his father's been dead for 25 years. I knew my husband for 20 years.
And so, what caused the incident of the claiming?
Apparently somebody said that they buried him with the painting, and described it in a certain way that makes Sam think that it's his, and I'm going to prove it's not. And then I'm going to put it back.
Put it back with your late husband, or put it back on the wall?
My husband, after I prove that it's not a Lockhart painting.
Is she lying about that?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Now that, I think, is something I can help you with.
Normally, it's not this hard to get somebody to agree to take a job when you're like a lot of gold.
I don't exactly care about the amount of gold. It is the reasoning behind it.
Oh, so I can say for free. Then.
I didn't say quite that.
Okay,
But I would do it for the original amount.
I will adequately compensate you for your time. We can negotiate after you come here and tell me what you ran into. How about that? Does that sound good?
I can agree to that, and Esther will look at the others.
Just remember, she doesn't speak for all of us.
Yes, you. I don't like your hand either. It's creepy.
That's all you need to know.
Let's just see what the painting says and go from there.
She just kind of turns back, like, now, please get her out of my house, and kind of motions toward Diana.
Diana will wave farewell with her good hand and just turn and walk out the door.
Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. And you head back out into the dusk. Sun is just setting over the city. There are blues and purples and reds and yellows strewn across the sky.
While they're walking, Boris is going to say, I think Sam may have lied to me when he told me about the job.
Well, considering she also lied to us, I'm not surprised. We should probably talk to him next, though, I think. Get his side of things.
When he was telling me about the painting, he told me it belonged to the temple.
I
guess we won't know until we see the painting, but at the very least, we should...
Wouldn't hurt to get
a sense.
Information.
I'll say, see if he has any more information for us, and maybe get a sense of who might be the highest bidder. Push comes to shove.
I don't really care about the exact amount of money. I really would like to help her if it is actually hers.
Yeah, I agree with us.
So back to the inn. As you descend into the city gets darker and darker. More lights start popping on. Well, candles start being lit. The normal nightlife takes over, and certain parts of the city are quite raucous, and some are quite quiet. You get back to the inn, and it's much, much quieter, much more reserved. It's probably a good thing, especially after the day that you've all had. However, if you look into another part of the city, way up at the top, we can see a certain individual sitting in a chair, looking down over the city, just kind of laughing. Pale individual, sharp teeth, and he's sitting on a balcony. He kind of turns and he's like, "So, what's the next thing we're gonna throw at them after we take away all their food too?" I know that was posted a couple days ago, right? Think we should do a mandatory 90% tax so they can't even afford what they can get? And another rather familiar individual, at least to one of you, steps forward and looks like he's got burn scars over most of his body. He's got a red cape, got a red breastplate. Just like, I don't know, but I say we should burn it all. Scorch the land and let them really see what it is to live in absolute poverty, like we did. I might not know where you come from exactly, but I understand it. And that thorn in my side, apparently, that killed the simulacrum, as well as Fargus, is somewhere in here. Maybe we could chase them out as well and play cat and mouse for a little bit. And Vance turns back to Jokin and he smiles. I like the way you think. And we're going to end it right there.
Cool.
Hey, that's fun.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
That's not ominous to end on.
Thank you for joining us in our adventures into the world of Sarna. As always, if you have any questions for our adventurers or DM, please leave them in a comment here or on any of our social media links, which will be able to be found on our link tree down below. If you want to continue joining us in our after-game talks and care, we have a Patreon where even our lowest tier will unlock them all. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe if you are enjoying our content, or let us know how you think we can do better. We are always looking for suggestions. The world is a crazy place, so stay safe, and we hope to see you again.